Welcome to a new series where I share my honest advice and experience with adding each additional child to our family. I'm a mom of 4 who had 4 babies in 6 years, and the first 3 were in 3 years. First, let's talk about going from 0 to 1. This is probably going to be the most controversial, but I believe it is the number one thing that helped me with the transition the most. And that is that I did not read a single parenting book. I was talking to my sister the other day, and she has a friend who is a first-time mom, and she was sharing how she is so anxious and worried about her baby meeting milestones. Thinking back, I honestly never once worried about my first baby meeting milestones, and I believe that this is why. I was not studying and researching other people's parenting methods. I was not obsessing over when my baby should be doing certain things. I was so in the moment of enjoying this new tiny human. Now, that's not to say that I wasn't aware of certain milestones. I was, and I would check maybe once a month, if that. But what I was not doing was going on social media and having my feed be full of mothers sharing what their babies are doing. In fact, I had no motherhood tips and things on my feed at all. So that means when my first daughter didn't walk until 17 months old, I was not panicking. If I had been listening to 1,000 different parents tell me when babies should walk, I probably would have freaked out. But I didn't. I fully enjoyed the journey and was just excited to see when she would do it in her own time. And she did. That's just one of many, many examples of why I tell new mothers to trust your mother's intuition. Which leads me to my second piece of advice, and my honest opinion is that you have a mother's gut, a mother's intuition, call it whatever you want, you have it for a reason. Women have been parenting and having babies for centuries without social media and parenting books and all this information. And the way they did it was by trusting their instincts. And the other reason why I am such a big advocate for mothers trusting their intuition and their instincts is because every single baby is different. As a mom of 4 who has gone through this 4 times, I'm a firm believer that you will know what each of your child needs as you grow with them. So look, is it normal to be extra worried and extra cautious and extra anxious when you are a first-time mom? Probably, but I also know for a fact, if you can tune out the noise a little bit, the noise of social media, the noise of opinions, you will have a much more peaceful and joyful transition from 0 to 1 and transition into motherhood overall. If you like honest chats like this, then follow along. I will be covering next what it was like going from 1 to 2 children and what that transition was like and what I would honestly say to somebody who is about to go through it. Motherhood is my absolute favorite part of my life and of life overall. So I promise that there's always ways to make your motherhood journey full of more peace and a little bit more ease and more joy.